the Stock Car Spectacle. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Campbell.
Now I'm Nick Kinzel.
We still got our good buddy, Mr. Patrick Codo from the Codo's Mojo on the show. How you doing, buddy?
I'm doing good, Ian. Thank you very much for having me. And, hell of a weekend at Indy. First ever NASCAR race you got to experience. Well, it's now going to continue next weekend at Michigan.
Oh, yeah, buddy. So we are going to be discussing our Gateway and Michigan preview. The Truck Series will be at Gateway, and then the Xfinity and Cup Series will both be at Michigan. So we'll start off with the trucks. We got the Toyota 200. It's a 200-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 55 laps each, and the final stage is 50 for a total of 160 laps. Last year's winner was Mr. Sheldon Creed. Most team wins here at the track is tied with Kyle Busch Motorsports and GMS Racing with just 2 wins. Most manufacturer wins at this track is Chevy with 10 wins. And we got some notables in this race, or just one notable. We got Mr. Josh Berry in the 25 truck for Rackley WAR Racing. So, guys, who is your pick to win the Truck Series race? Nick, over there in West Virginia, why don't you make your first pick for the Truck Series?
So you can't really find stats on racing reference for these guys but I just went back to last year's race, and it looks like Austin Hill, he finished third here last year. Austin Hill's got momentum right now. Just won the race at Watkins Glen a couple weeks ago. So I'm going with that 16 truck, get another win. This is the first race of the playoffs. He's going to start it off in the right way.
There you go. All right, Patrick, who you got to win at Gateway?
Well, I'm going to go Mr. Sheldon Creed. Make it 2 years in a row at Gateway.
There you go. Yeah, he's really, really good at that track. Last year's champ. Not a bad pick.
Yeah.
Sure. All right, Mike, who you got?
All right, guys, when we're going to Worldwide Technology Raceway, it's a technical track, small track, kind of laid out a little bit like Darlington in the fact that it's kind of shaped like an egg.
Mm-hmm.
You got one turn that's a lot more, a little more steeper, a little less banked than the other. Then you got a wider swooping turn on the other side of the track. When I think of a track like that, you think of veteran drivers with patience, with technical abilities that are going to have a good chance of getting it done and stay out of the nonsense that could come up with a track like that. For that reason, I'm going with the 88 of Matt Crafton. As we know, Thor Sports kind of had a little bit of a resurgence this year. Going back to Toyota, everything's been pretty good so far this year. So with that being said, starting the playoffs, I think the 88 gets it done.
All right, not a bad pick at all. And for my pick to win at Gateway, I got to go with Mr. John Hunter Nemechek. He won here in 2017 with his dad's team over there in the 8 truck. You know, kind of underfunded, but he drove the hell out of that truck. So I expect John Hunter Nemechek to just absolutely dominate this race with that 4 truck, just like how he's been doing all season. All right, so now we are moving on to Michigan. We are going to start with the Xfinity Series. We got the New Holland 250, 250-mile race. Stages 1 and 2 are 30 laps each, and the final stage is 65 for a total of 125 laps. No race was held here last year for the Xfinity Series. They were out in Road America. Me and Nick were out at that race when the Cup Series was racing in Michigan. Most team wins tied here with Joe Gibbs Racing and Roush Fenway with 5 wins. Most manufacturer wins is Chevrolet with 16 wins. And some notables in this race, we got Ty Gibbs. He'll be in the 54 for Joe Gibbs Racing. Bubba Wallace has taken over the 61 for Hattori Racing, and Tyler Reddick will be back in that 23 car for Our Motorsports. Mr. Codo, who do you got to win the Xfinity Series race on Saturday at Michigan?
Well, we're going with my new favorite Xfinity Series driver, Mr. Ty Gibbs, who's going to be driving full-time in the Xfinity Series next season. And he's already got 3 wins. A very impressive driver, very young impressive driver. Why not show some love to Ty Gibbs, the grandson of a legend? There you go.
Yeah.
All right, Mike.
All right, guys, I'm just going more on a hunch. Again, we didn't race here last year. We've got some guys in some different seats. Michigan's a big track. At times can race a lot like a super speedway.
Mm-hmm.
One of the teams we know is always strong on the bigger tracks is Colleague Racing. I'm going to go with I'm going to change my mind a little bit now and walking my way to do this. I'm going to go with Justin Haley's going to get it done this year.
Oh, gross. I'm signing off now. I quit.
Just kidding.
Nasty.
So for my pick to win the Xfinity Series race at Michigan, I gotta go with Bubba Wallace. He is 1 year before in the Truck Series a few years ago, but he did get disqualified for post-race inspection. Pretty sure that's when he made when they were doing the was it encumbered win or
Yeah.
something. He was like,
Oh yeah.
But yeah, either way, I think he's going to do really well. That 61 team, they run really well with Austin Hill, always pulling off top 15s. So I expect Bubba to do really well, and it'll help him get ready for Sunday's race at Michigan.
I had just gotten to the point where I forgot about them damn encumbered wins, and you just put that back in my brain.
Yeah. That's a word we haven't heard in a long time,
and I liked it that way.
Yeah.
All right, I did.
All right, Nick, who you got to win on Saturday?
Oh, we haven't been here in a while. We haven't been here since 2019. I think Chevrolet's due for a win, and I think it's going to come from out of the junior motorsports camp. I think Justin Allgaier is going to go to victory lane here. He has the best finish of fourth here. I just kind of like this kind of track for Allgaier. Michigan multiple groove racetrack. I just think he's going to run well here. Give me Gator. Because I know if if I pick Hemrick, he's gonna wreck. So I'm not gonna do it.
Well, even if you don't, he's probably gonna wreck.
Hey man, I don't think I won't drive the 8 hours home, and we'll talk.
I'd like to see you try. I'll be waiting for you.
Catch me outside.
All right, guys. So now we're moving on to the Cup Series, the big show on Sunday, the Firekeepers Casino 400-mile race. Stage 1 and 2 is 60 laps each. Final stage is 80 for a total of 200 laps. Last year's winner was Kevin Harvick, sweeping both races when they did the doubleheader on Saturday and Sunday. He also won there the year before, so make that 3 Michigan wins in a row. I'm hoping to see 4. You know, that team isn't really looking all that great, so I'm hoping at least 1 win at Michigan, lock ourselves in the playoffs, because it's getting a little scary with those 2 spots.
This is your chance, Ian. This is your chance. If he doesn't get it done here, where does he get it done? Like, let's be honest. If he can't get it done in Michigan, where is Harvick
Yeah,
going?
Like you said, too, he struggles at super speedways and Daytona. That's where we're going after Michigan.
Yeah, well, anyone can get caught up in anything at Daytona, so
Yes.
and anyone can win that race too.
You need this win on Sunday.
No, yeah. Need it. Really, really need it. I'm going to be anxious as all hell on Sunday. That's for sure. All right, Nick, who you got to win on Sunday?
Well, you need that win, but you're unfortunately not going to get it because we keep forgetting that Kyle Larson's in the field again. And Kyle Larson at Michigan, 8 starts. He's gone to victory lane only 3 times. That's not good or anything. 5 top 5s, 5 top 10s. And Kyle Larson's season has been, dominant. So I hate to be that guy, but I think the 5 car is going to go out and win this one again. He got his first ever Cup Series win here, so he's going to do it again.
There you go.
And it's gonna piss off everybody seeing him win again.
But you're forgetting something. We are going to Michigan. We are in Ford's backyard. They dominate this place. I'm sorry, Nick. I'm sorry, Larson. It ain't you. I'm sorry, Denny. $5 more out of Nick's bank account. We're going there. And the team that seems to be just as fast lately, there's Penske. And what better parting gift for RP for Brad Keselowski to get him than his first home state win and a Roger Penske Ford Racing win at MIS this weekend.
Yeah, I would love that. That would be badass to see a Brad Keselowski win.
Yes.
All right, Chili Dog, who you got to win on Sunday at Michigan?
I am riding your train with you, Ian. Making 4 straight for Kevin Harvick. You know, he absolutely dominated both races last year. The regular season champ from last year has no wins. Why not make it 4 straight at Michigan? And so I can also drive your drunk ass home, because that's a nice car. That is a nice car you're driving. You trust me driving. You trust me as a driver.
There you go. All right. I love to hear it. All right, guys. Well, you got anything else to add before we head out to Michigan this weekend for some racing?
Well, for this being my second NASCAR race, my first ever, oval track. I'm excited. And guys, come 2022, let's just say our bank accounts are going to take some massive hits. And we have our first race set for 2023. Not gonna say it quite yet. Is it just gonna be kept between? You
might as well.
You might as well. Shout out to Jacob Siefkin for offering me, Ian, and Mike. This is legit.
Well, you can also invite Nick too.
This will be legit, but I know Nick will be in school. Free tickets to the Daytona 500 in 2023. I'm being for real.
I can make that work if it's free.
I'm being for real.
If it's free.
If it's free, I'm there.
For real. It's realistic. It's happening. We're going to Daytona 23, baby.
All right. I can't wait for that.
All right.
All right, everybody. Well, thanks for tuning in to the Stock Car Spectacle. Make sure you guys like our video, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Make sure you hit the bell so you get notifications every time we upload new content. Guys, make sure you follow Mr. Patrick Codo on Twitter,
Hello.
Instagram. Make sure you follow us on the Codo's Mojo with our good buddy Adam Cornwell. Make sure to follow us, me, Nick, and Mike on Twitter and Instagram as well for updates on the Stock Car Spectacle account as well. Again, make sure to check out our merchandise, all designed by our good buddy Dalton Good.
Yours truly.
So that will do it for us, guys. I'm Ian Jortson.
I'm Mike Gamble.
And I'm Nick Kinzel.
We'll see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in.
Let's go racing.